What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto and Cause Investing, bringing you yet another daily crypto update. But let's not waste any time and hop right on in. We have our current crypto market cap of 1.1 trillion, 24-hour trading volume of 28.8 billion. It is down pretty significantly when I made my last video before the holiday, so we did just have Mother's Day, so everything being down is expected. Also, happy belated Mother's Day to any mothers that may be listening. But the BTC dominance is at 46.6%. ETH dominance is at 19.4%. So let's see how our favorite cryptos fared during the holiday. Bitcoin was under 26,000, or I'm sorry, under 27,000 in the 26,000s when we made our last video before the weekend. Now we're at 27. Ethereum was below 1,800 before we made our last video before the holiday. Now they're at 1,821. BNB, XRP, and Dogecoin, some of the other three that I always touch on, they are acting almost like stable coins at this point. They are keeping their same rates regardless of the holidays, regardless of what's going on. BNB kind of found its new spot around 310. XRP found its spot around 42 cents, and Dogecoin found its spot around 7 cents. And they're all three kind of hovering around there no matter what happens with the rest of the market. Let's go ahead and see how DeFi is faring with the holiday. So we have a current DeFi market cap of 49.7 billion. Trading volume is up to 10.86% to 2.2 billion. Again, that's still low. I like to see it closer to 5, but it was a holiday. We should see the uptick. Don't be surprised when I make my daily update tomorrow if we are touching on that 3 billion in just a 24-hour period. Some of the top gainers, though, are CFX at 9.82, DAO at 5.28, and LQTY at 4.67. So no huge gainers. Again, holiday, it's expected. Let's go ahead and see how the meme market's faring. I am going to continue to touch on the meme market as memes are absolutely going crazy right now, especially on the Ethereum network. So I do want to keep touching on it. In particular, Pepe, we'll see what's going on. The current meme market cap is 17.2 billion. And the trading volume is down 20% at 1 billion. But again, with Mother's Day going on, that's expected. Our top three cryptos are Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu pretty much have those 1 and 2 spots solidified. I don't see anyone passing them up anytime soon. Pepe seems to have locked down the third spot. They're doing really well, but let's hop on over and see what Pepe looks like. Their market cap is up 6% to 682 million. Their trading volume is down 15% to 334 million. So keep in mind, when I made my last video before the holiday, their trading volume was at 1.1 billion. So again, if you're just getting into Pepe, be very careful and very cautious on how much you invest. And I know it's a cliche, but don't invest more than you could afford to lose, because once a token like this already spikes and there's no revenue, there's no added value behind that token to help keep that price where it's at. If 1, 2, 3, or God forbid, all top 10 whales sell, the project is pretty much done. So just be very cautious if you're just now getting into this token. Never just chase green candles. Always find a good entry point, and always do your research and make sure it's the right investment for you. But now that we checked on the crypto market, the DeFi market, the meme market, let's go ahead and look at a couple stories. If you follow this channel, you know I do follow stories that are kind of in line with each other, as I think those are the stories that will make the market go up or down, especially in the long run. I don't invest in crypto for the short term. In DeFi, yes, maybe, but overall, crypto for me is a long-term play. All my big holdings from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Kronos, Dogecoin, all those holdings I do plan on holding for the long term. I do have 2 videos out when we're talking about it on why I invest in Kronos, why I invest in Ethereum. I will be sending out a video soon on why I invest in Bitcoin as well as Dogecoin. Then I will start hitting on a couple of DeFi projects that I am holding long term. I don't hold many DeFi projects long term, as it is super hard to make a DeFi project work. There are 2 in particular out there, Vault Finance and SquidGrow, that I love and I do think will grow over the long term. I will do a video on both of those as well, talking about why I like them and why I invest. But let's go ahead and check out a couple of our stories. We have the SEC urges judge to reject Coinbase demand for rules explanations. Again, this is probably coming from a judge that doesn't understand crypto, doesn't understand what's going on. I don't understand how a judge can reject Coinbase's demand or request to get the rules explained to them. So they're basically getting in trouble for stuff that they don't even know is a rule or not a rule. It's like driving on a highway that they refuse to give you the speed limit, then you get pulled over for a speeding ticket. Well, it's like, how am I getting a speeding ticket? I don't even know what the speed limit is. You don't post it. So it's just an analogy of kind of what's going on with crypto right now. Coinbase in particular keeps seeming to get in trouble for rules that they don't even know exist and they aren't told that exist. So I don't understand why we can't just lay out some regulation on what's a security, what's not a security, and then just move forward. It's getting really old hearing all these stories about regulation. Once we reach that point and we have our regulation, we will move forward and crypto will be stronger for it. See what else we have. So let's see. The next one is Bitcoin is a bubble with no inherent value and is terribly overpriced. Top economist says. So I don't know what Steve Hank, I believe his name is. Don't know what his expertise in crypto is, if he has any knowledge of crypto at all. Because if you look at it from this point of view, the US dollar is basically worth $1 because the US government says it's worth $1. Everything that holds value is worth it because we, the people, say that it's worth it. Bitcoin is no exception. Again, gold has always been kind of the standard. People used it to barter. People use it to buy stuff. But again, it only has value because people say it has value. Let's say, like, one thing that comes to mind is, let's say you watch those shows like Pawn Stars. Someone comes in with like the first edition Michael Jordans or Air Jordans or whatever you want to say, and they're worth $1 million. They're only worth $1 million because somebody is willing to pay $1 million for it. It's the only thing that gives it its value. If no one's willing to pay $1 million, it's not worth $1 million. If someone says, I'll give you $50,000, well, that's what it's worth. It's worth $50,000. Everything is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. So I don't like seeing these articles that say crypto has no inherent value. It does. Bitcoin has a lot of inherent value. It hasn't seen its full potential yet. Told the story on our podcast, The Code in DeFi, that I closed on one of my real estate investment properties. We closed on a Friday. We had the money wired. We didn't get the money until midday Monday. And I was thinking all weekend, I mean, not that I needed the money right away, but again, it's my money. I want it in my account. I'm thinking to myself, man, had we able to use Bitcoin, we literally would have had that money no longer than 2 hours, more than likely, depending on the congestion of the network, we'd have had it in 30 minutes. So there's so many good things that Bitcoin and all of crypto could be used for. That's going to make our lives quicker, going to make our lives easier. And, you know, everyone likes that instant gratification in the world that we live in today. So it's going to be super nice to actually, you know, have Bitcoin be able to transact money. No more wire transfers, no more anything like that. No more checks, just wire over your money. But that will do it for today's update. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We have surpassed 5,000 subscribers. Thanks a lot for everyone that follows, everyone that watches our videos, everyone that likes our videos. But until next time, trade safe.